Hey everybody, it's Xander and welcome back to another figure video. Yesterday we opened up Methless the Dark. Today, this is actually the newest figure I've picked up for my collection. It is Heavy King from the 4-inch Jakks Pacific wave. And this is the wave I have the least from, actually, because I don't buy the new modern Sonic every time because I've already got two. One over on my shelf, one right here. This guy's going to be part of my first 4-inch custom build, which I'm going to be working on maybe today, actually. We'll see. Stay tuned over on my Instagram to see progress updates on that. But I have not, for the life of me, been able to find Metal Sonic 3.0. I have been looking for him for a year at this point. My family have been like, Xander, what do you want for Christmas? And I have sent them a picture of this and said, find this. Because this is one of the only 4-inch figures I'm missing at this point. And Classic Knuckles I've not picked up because at this point, I'm just going to pick up the 3-pack that's got Classic Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails in it. So, let's pop this guy open. I have never beat Sonic Mania. I watched Clement J642's Let's Play of it. Viewer discretion advised. If you do watch that, he says a lot of swears. I do love Clement, though. Great guy. Never met the guy personally, but I've been a big fan of his for as long as I've been doing YouTube. So, let's pop open Heavy King here. He opened up a lot easier than Methless did yesterday. So, that's that box opened up. Let's pop him out here. He's got his scepter. I know he's the leader of the hard-boiled heavies, which have been kind of retconned in Classic Sonic to be Eggman's, like... Oh, that was so much smoother than getting Methless out yesterday was. Okay, so, Heavy King, he's the leader of the hard-boiled heavies. I know that much about him. I know Heavy Gunner is one of them, and then give me a moment and I will... Wait a minute. He has elbow movement! This is huge. This is a game changer. But yeah, let me look up what I can about Heavy King so I have a little bit more info to dump. Okay, so according to the Sonic Mania wiki, the hard-boiled heavies are a powerful robot army built by Dr. Eggman. They're loyal to his orders. The heavies successfully retrieved the mysterious gemstone, the Phantom Ruby, but its power seems to have loosened a few of their screws. We have Heavy King, Heavy Gunner, and then the three that have not gotten any figures yet are Heavy Shinobi, Heavy Magician, and Heavy Rider. I feel like we'll probably get figures of those three in 2025. I would hope. That would be nice. I do like the build of Heavy King. One thing I will 100% give credit to on Jakks as opposed to Jazzwares for Sonic figures is that the Classic era has got so much representation. If you were a collector in the Jazzwares era, you know we got... Let's see, can I have him two-hand the staff? I could, but he doesn't actually do that in the games. It does look kind of cool, though, to have him do this. But at the same time, it's kind of a scepter, so I could have him holding it like that. There we go. But yeah, if you were a Jazzwares collector, you know we got Sonic, we got Tails, we got Eggman, we got Amy only in a 2-pack, and we got Metal Sonic only at Toys R Us outlet stores. Whatever that's about. So there is Heavy King in all of his glory. He's got more articulation than most of these figures do. He can bend the knee, even. But yeah, now, you know, Jakks Pacific, they've given us Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Amy, Metal Sonic, Knack the Weasel, Eggman, and now two of the 5 hard-boiled heavies, and even Mecha Sonic, formerly Silver Sonic. I do like this a lot. I'm a little disturbed by the tube here, or the top of the scepter, because you can kind of see a reflection, and I'm kind of wondering if I could make it show me somehow. Probably not. It's fishbowling it a little. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I like this guy a lot. The cape is, looks like it breaks away if you need it to. I don't want it to, though. I might move the hand actually down the scepter just a little more, I think. Maybe down to here. And that might not be how he's supposed to hold it, but doing it this way means that I can probably have him propped up with it a little better. Yeah, there we go. He can stand with it up a little better as an actual scepter. I like that a lot. Like I said, I've never played Sonic Mania all the way through. I get stuck about halfway through because I'm so determined to try and get the Chaos Emeralds as quickly as possible that I restart if I mess one up. And so I've had Sonic Mania since it came out on the eShop, and I have just never beat it. I've got it on PlayStation as well. I should play it one day. Maybe I'll do that on stream one night or something. Always check out my streams on Xander Ellis11. Well, let's get this guy put over on the shelf with the rest, shall we? So this one's going to require a little bit of work here because the Death Egg robot just takes up so much space up here. that I can't just like drop him in front of Sonic. So let's see, how can we? It might just be time to take Dr. Wily off the shelf and just put him up with the rest of the video game characters up top. He was on there because of the crossover comic. I thought it was a funny little nod there. I'm probably gonna have to make like a classic Sonic villain shelf, or I could easily just leave the Death Egg robot here and move the classic Sonic villains up to here with the rest of the Sonic villains. That might be the move. I obviously need classic Robotnik. I've not found him yet. I've not found classic Amy or classic Metal yet. And then, as I kind of mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm waiting to get classic Knuckles just to get the classic 3-pack with Tails in it, since that's the only release of classic Tails at this point. But there we go. There's 2/5 of the hard-boiled heavies. He fits in pretty well here. So, as you've heard me mention, I am doing the stop-motion adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which will feature Sonic, Mighty, Ray, and all of their friends. And I'll be making custom figures to go with that as well. I was talking about customs earlier. That's going to be really exciting to see. But yeah, he fits right in on the classic shelf here, which is awesome. Oh man, help me when I get classic Robotnik, Knuckles, Tails, Amy, etc., etc. I got to pick all those guys up at some point. I'm worried I will not find Amy or Metal anytime soon, though. Or same with Knack and Eggman. Because it takes so long for the newer waves to hit stores where I live, it feels like. I go all over the state of Georgia looking for them, and I can never find them. Like, I think the quickest I've ever gotten a figure from a new wave was Chaos and Big. And that was because I was going to Atlanta. Here's a little just short ramble for you. I was going to Atlanta for TNA Wrestling back in January 2023. Had time, went to the Target in Atlanta, and found both Big and Chaos right as they'd gotten put on the shelves. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I got the Death Egg robot up here from the little slingshot game. But yeah, there you go, or catapult game. Heavy King fits right in on the classic shelf. So that is another figure unboxed, which means I am slowly but surely working my way through these boxes. And as you can see, I still got a lot to get through, so we'll open another one of these guys up tomorrow.